Welcome to Law Minds. Today topic is about legal implication on wearable technology. Before moving on to the topic, let us see what and all it covers. So firstly, the introduction on wearable technology, the definition and examples of such wearable technology, the history and the evolution of wearable technology since years. Then comes the wearable technology in India and how the legal implication of wearable technology is being implied along with the case laws. Then the challenges of wearable technology is being faced in the legal implication, and lastly the conclusion. So firstly, what is meant by the wearable technology? The term wearable technology also referred to be wearables, which comes under the category of electronic devices that can be worn as an accessory or embedded in clothing, which is being implanted in the user body or even tattooed on the skin. So the main purpose of this wearable technology is to track or receive notification for the wellness or to get the data or the action of the body via internet. So the rapid adoption of such devices which is being placed in the wearable technology via internet is also referred to be Internet of Things. So the basic thing before moving on to the example, let us see how wearable technology is being worked. So the term wearable technology which is being embodied with the built-in sensors that actually keep track of bodily movements, which provides biometric identification or assists with the location tracking. For example, the basic example which everyone will know is a smartwatch. A smartwatch for the people can actually track symptoms and transmit the data so that the more they can personalize, more treatment plans can be developed. So recently, we have heard a news that a smartwatch has saved a life of a person by detecting the action or detecting the heartbeat of a people. So these are the example which has been heard in a day-to-day life. Other examples are such as breast monitor, which actually detect early signs of breast cancer and transmit the information to a lab for analysis. Then the smart watches that also contain flexible electronic sensor, which is being developed to monitor heart and brain activity or even sleep disorders. So these are such examples or the familiar examples of wearable technology. Then the wearable technology, how it has been evolved, or history of wearable technology. So startingly on the 30th century, wearable technology was being firstly introduced or being existed in the form of eyeglasses. So it has been said that wearable technology can be said to have existed since eyeglasses were the first developed in 13th century. Then in 50th century, timepieces were also being created, some of which were also small enough to be worn. But it was not until 1960s, the major developments such as in 1970s, wearable technology gained popularity during this decade. The first calculator, which has been known to be wristwatch, was released in 1975 by Bustler or quickly become a fashion statement. So this is actually detect the heartbeats. Then the 1990s, a Canadian researcher invented the wearable wireless webcam. Uh, smart clothing exposed in wearable technology conference also spiked in popularity during the 19th century. So the growth of this wearable technology has been so immense of mobile network enabled the development of wearable technology such as fitness activity trackers with the first big wave of this technology to catch on the mass amount of consumers. Then also known as the gaming industry adds more wearables with virtual reality and augmented reality headsets. Then the legal implication of wearable technology in India. So, we have already referred that wearables serve two main purposes: to track a specific condition and to help users maintain good health. So, the main purpose is generally to these wearables can collect a host of data to execute these roles. So that is how the wearable is being worked. So in India, with the growing of population growing demand, there has been an immense growth in the Indian wearable market. So due to the enormous use and adoption of wearable technology, in 2019 it was declared that India ranks third largest concerning the wearable market after the two developed countries like China and US. So health wearable devices such as smartwatches or fitness bands or smart glasses or smart bags, etc., have become increasingly pervasive and have access to vast amount of private data of users. So we all already know that as much as this technology offers promise and potential to technologically improve lives, there have been various legal issues and ethical issues that need to be addressed in this topic. Here comes the main topic: legal implication of wearable technology. So, wearable devices make use of exchange of data. So, the main purpose of wearable devices is to transmit data or to watch the action of the wellness. So, this form of data is said to be information, which is nothing in the form of electronic and can be considered as an electronic record under the Information Technology Act 2000. Further, these wearable devices can also collect data and provide a service with respect to data, turning themselves to be referred to be an intermediary is under the IT Act, which referred in section 79. It is prominent to note that the intermediary guidelines along with the cyber legal compliance invest in the IT Act, and the rules and regulation made under such act shall be made applicable to wearable devices and technology. As there is no direct laws regarding the wearable technology or the development of wearable technology or to back or to watch the action, there comes the information technology which connect between the data and information that is being tracked in the wearable devices. So to collect data from the individuals. So when you purchase, the legal challenges that is being faced is that when you purchase a wearable device, your input or every such information in such devices that is being stored in a form of data, and that has been becoming an issue. So we have already seen in the form of a platform like WhatsApp and Instagram, they also have stored data that has been end-to-end encrypted. But though it has been said to be end-to-end encrypted, the data has been stored and has been used in an illegal way. So same here, it has been claimed that though it is used as a device which is being collected to monitor the wellness of a body, the device or information that is being getting can be malpracticed or malused by the manufacturers of such devices. So the well-known case such as yes, Puttaswamy was a Union of India. In this case, the Supreme Court held that the right to privacy is a fundamental right protected under Article 14, 19 and 21 of the Constitution of India. So users of such wearable devices and social media networks may not have conceived such of themselves, have also been volunteered data, but their activity of use and engagement result in the generation of vast amount of data about individual lifestyle choices and preference. So though it has been said that these wearable devices is being collected data and information that amounts to use huge advantage of each individual's life, but their choices and preference and the lifestyle is also being corrupted. It is also being stored. That can also be used in an illegal way in the future terms. So that is what the claims of the consumers in nowadays is becoming an issue in use of the wearable devices. So data such as medical information would be a category to which a reasonable expectation of privacy attaches. So, but this is only an exception for wearable devices. Other than that, the devices such as smartwatches or any other thing is also amounts to both positive and negativity. So this depicts the court believes in securing medical information about an individual. It is reasonable for an individual to accept its right to privacy over violation by anyone. So other than that, the Personal Data Protection Bill 2019 was being introduced in Lok Sabha on 11 December 2019, which refers to the Standing Committee of Information Technology of Parliament. So the main purpose of this bill is to tackle issue regarding data privacy in this digital world. So it is applicable in India as well as outside India, where foreign companies are dealing with the data security of Indian individuals. The bill enumerated the rights of an individual or grounds for processing personal data, defines steps for the data protection and penalties of such violation, and defines the social media intermediaries. It also ensures that the data collected by these devices should be consensual and should be stored fairly and reasonably have transferring the consumers. So, concluding this topic, as there is no direct laws for for governing the actions of wearable technology, or for the development or the penalty of such violation of these devices, there are some connecting laws such as information technology or data protection bill has been there to monitor such activities in using wearable devices. It can be suggested that wearable technology and service providers should have reasonable security practices and procedure to protect sensitive personal data and personal information of such user, while also having adequate measure to protect the privacy safety of the user, and also not to indulge in any infringement of any rights of such using such wearable devices, and should take more caution and due diligence while discharging their obligation under the law, should be taken into consideration while using these or manufacturing these wearable technology in India or the future use. So it could may help for the future thing also, and it can also not be violated by any of their individual rights, or not being shared any information. So this is all about the topic wearable technology or legal implication of wearable technology in India. Thank you.